Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a Frozen 2 review. I just saw Frozen a couple days ago with my boyfriend and we had quite a few thoughts about it. Now going into this, I didn't really have expectations for exactly what the movie was going to be about. I had thoughts that there might be other elements involved. We might get some backstory on Elsa's powers, that kind of thing. And as far as like the actual movie itself, I heard a lot that it like just destroyed people and they were completely gutted and everything like that. And I do want to say that after like leaving the movie theater, I don't know if I'm soulless, but I felt absolutely zero emotion. So it didn't have the impact that I thought it would. However, it was still a really great movie. I'll probably go see it in theaters again. I did enjoy my experience watching it, and I do want to go back and just kind of like see if there was anything I missed or if anything happened that I didn't catch the first time, that kind of thing. Anna was my absolute favorite character in Frozen 1. However, I would have to say that Elsa was my favorite character in this movie. So we'll just go ahead and jump into what I thought were like the good aspects of the movie. And the first thing, I know everyone has said this and I'm going to continue to say it, but the animation was impeccable. You can see even how much they've grown in the past, like, what has it been, 6 years since the first Frozen was released. You can see how much they've grown animation wise. Without giving away too many details, there was a scene where like water rolled away, and in that like very specific moment I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, holy crap, that water looked like real, like it looked like a live action water rolling away. And the hair is incredible, aspects of elements were incredible. It was just a really great animated movie, and it was beautiful. Like the color scheming, the way they portrayed fall was beautiful. I really can't get over how visually gorgeous this movie was. The second thing is the music, and I grew up in theater. I love musicals. I would say that the songs were better spread out throughout this movie. For example, in Frozen, it's like the first 6 songs are like right in the beginning, and then there's nothing after Fixer Upper with the trolls scene. However, in this movie, there's songs all throughout the movie, which I found really great. I thought it was a lot better of a spread and a lot better, like they really pulled from different genres and everything. And I thought the music was great. My favorite songs were definitely Kristoff's Ballad, If You Know, You Know. And then Some Things Never Change, the very first song with Anna and Elsa and all the characters, was a really great song. And my absolute favorite song probably was Show Yourself. I just thought it was a gorgeous song. I don't know, Kristoff's Ballad really stole the show for me, so yeah. I do want to point out that I think Into the Unknown was definitely hyped up and portrayed to be the next Let It Go, and I can see that as far as like the genre, like the power ballad, the intentions behind it, and all of like the hype build up and everything. It does have the same feel as Let It Go. However, I do believe that Show Yourself is the new Let It Go, personally. Thematically, it is right in line with Let It Go. So every time I see an article that's like, Into the Unknown is the new Let It Go, I'm just like, is it though? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Like I said, I do believe, like, as far as the actual music and the sound and the feel, I agree. Into the Unknown is the new Let It Go, but as far as like thematic stylings and the lyrics and what it meant to the movie, I do believe that Show Yourself was the new Let It Go. I might be biased just because it was my favorite song from the soundtrack, but who knows. The third thing I really liked was the remarks and like nods to the audience in particular. I think they really took into account who would be watching this For example, I saw this as I was graduating high school, and I am now out of college at my first job and dealing with what it means to be an adult and things changing and everything. And I think the nods to that kind of storytelling was really nice because it fits exactly what I'm going through. For example, it's like Monsters Inc. versus Monsters University. Monsters Inc. came out when I was a kid, and then Monsters University came out when I can't remember the exact year it came out, but it was like as I was heading into college or as I was in college. So it was just kind of cool to see how they really cater to the audience. There's even a line where they're like, and you guys look a little bit older. And it's like breaking the fourth wall, looking directly at us and saying we all look a little older. So that was a nice little nod. So yeah, just overall, I think the storytelling, the themes of the story were really great. However, to get into the things that could have been better, I think the storytelling itself, the pacing was not good. It felt like everything happened in the first 5 minutes, and then the rest of the movie was like trying to explain the first 5 minutes or so. I think they honestly could have done away with the entire scene before the opening credits. I feel like it really had no impact on the story itself. Could have set up the entire plot without that line, and it honestly just kind of convoluted things and made things a little messier because they had to uncover that as well. The characters, I understand that they were trying to show growth in the characters and change in the characters, but overall the characters just did not feel like themselves. Kristoff had absolutely no purpose in this movie. Anna was kind of annoying, and that's sad for me to say because Anna is my favorite character, and whenever I have to explain who I am as a person, I say I'm Anna. We are one and the same, and honestly this entire movie I was just kind of annoyed by her personality. She just didn't feel like Anna. I understand the themings they were going for and showing deeper parts of their personalities, but I'm a pretty deep person, but I'm also really quirky about it, so I feel like there's better ways to do it, and I don't know. It felt wrong, if that makes sense. So Elsa was definitely my favorite character in this movie. I love her bond with the elements and with the animals in the movie. I thought they were really nice touches, but overall, I just didn't really understand the characters' grief or why they were changing or those kind of things. Also, Olaf, way too much Olaf. It was just pushed too hard. Anthony, my boyfriend, was saying it's like they found one funny part and then they just ran with it and overdid it throughout the entire movie, and I completely agree. I have never really vibed with Olaf. He was tolerable in the first movie, but it was just way too much in the second movie. It was completely out of theming of the rest of the movie. I did not like his song. I did not like him. There was one scene that I was actually laughing at him, but everything else was just too much, and I was not a fan of it. And then lastly, on my kind of nitpicky things, the part that was supposed to make you super emotional, I just felt there was no really good build up to it. It just kind of happened, and I just felt absolutely nothing. I felt -10 emotion, and yeah, I'm the most emotional person. I can watch My Little Pony and cry because friendship is magic, but I have to have a reason to cry, and I just didn't feel like there was a reason to cry. It just felt like, I don't know. It was just not what I thought it was gonna be. But overall, like I said, I really enjoyed my experience. I will probably go see it in theaters again. I cannot stop thinking about the visual aspects. I cannot stop thinking about Elsa's look. I'm definitely gonna try to cosplay that as my first cosplay because dang, that girl looked good, and I want to match that. So it's probably just overall, I did enjoy it. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it wasn't horrible. So there's my hot take on Frozen 2, or should I say cold take? But thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what your thoughts and reviews of the movie were. If we don't have the same reviews, that's fine. We can all agree to disagree, and if we don't have the same reviews, that's fine. I totally love just friendly debate on things, and I'd love to know your thoughts, even if they aren't the same as mine, because we can all have our own opinions and still be friends, especially on a movie. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks, friends. See you real soon.